In football, nothing stirs emotions quite like the unexpected departure of a key player. For fans, it's the shock of seeing a familiar face suddenly packing his bags. For the club, it's the cold calculation of business, contracts, market values, and long-term plans. And right now, at Stamford Bridge, the winds of change are blowing hard. The striker who once carried Chelsea's attack is on the brink of walking away, his future hanging in the balance. Nicolas Jackson's journey at Chelsea has been a whirlwind. Signed from Villarreal in 2023 for £32 million, the Senegalese forward quickly became the Blues' go-to man up front. In his debut season, he netted 17 goals in 44 appearances, 14 of those in the Premier League. Over 2 years, his tally rose to 30 goals in 81 matches, numbers that suggest reliability and impact. But football moves fast. This summer, Chelsea made significant changes in the attack, bringing in Liam Delap from Ipswich Town and joao Pedro from Brighton for a combined £90 million. The message was clear: competition for places is fierce, and Jackson's role was no longer guaranteed. The turning point came when Jackson was left out of Chelsea's squad for the friendly against Bayer Leverkusen, training alone at Cobham instead. By then, reports had already emerged. Jackson had told club officials he wanted to leave. Enzo Maresca, Chelsea's head coach, didn't deny it. Speaking to the media, he said, "When the transfer window is open, anything can happen. This also involves Nico's situation. We will see what happens." Chelsea's valuation of Jackson is ambitious. Initially, they hope to double their original investment, aiming for £64 million. In private, some insiders even see him as an £80 million player, citing a superior goal and assist record compared to Noni Madueke's £52 million transfer fee. But reality may force a compromise, whether through a reduced price or even a loan deal with an obligation to buy. Interest is not in short supply. Newcastle United are one of the front-runners, having missed out on Benjamin Sesko and now considering Jackson as a potential replacement for Alexander Isak, who is linked with Liverpool. Ironically, Jackson will miss the opening Premier League clash against Newcastle due to suspension after a red card in May for elbowing Sven Botman.
Tottenham Hotspur have also entered the conversation. According to Fabrizio Romano, Jackson is on Spurs' radar if Richarlison leaves. With Son Heung-min gone to the MLS, Tottenham are reshaping their attack and can see Jackson as part of their rebuild. Then there's Aston Villa, where Unai Emery, the man who handed Jackson his first senior opportunity at Villarreal, could look to reunite with him. Villa's own striker situation is fluid, with Ollie Watkins linked elsewhere. Beyond England, whispers from Italy and Germany, even Bayern Munich, suggest Jackson's appeal extends across Europe. Still, the Premier League seems the likeliest destination. For Chelsea, this is about more than just one player leaving. It's part of a broader transformation under Maresca, a shift in style and personnel designed to keep the club competitive domestically and in Europe. The departures of high-profile names like Jackson signal the club's willingness to adapt quickly, even if it means saying goodbye to players who've delivered on the pitch. For Jackson, the decision is personal as much as professional. Reduced game time, the arrivals of 2 new strikers, and the desire for a fresh challenge have all combined to push him towards the exit. At 24, he's entering what should be the prime years of his career, and he wants to be leading the line, not fighting for scraps of playing time. The coming weeks will decide everything. Newcastle's striker situation, Tottenham's decision on Richarlison, and Villa's transfer activity could all shape Jackson's next move. Until then, Chelsea fans are left to wonder, is this the right time to let him go? Or will they regret losing a proven Premier League goal scorer just as he's reaching his peak? One thing is certain, Nicolas Jackson's chapter at Stamford Bridge is nearly over. The only question is where the next page will be written.